Six-time champion Michael Jordan is the greatest player in NBA history. But today we're going to see if Kobe Bryant, the most similar player to MJ, has what it takes to become the GOAT. He has a goal of 6 championships, but that may take a while since we're going all the way back to 1984, where Kobe Bryant's being selected number 3 overall by the Chicago Bulls. If anyone's fit to wear the number 23 outside of Mike, then it's certainly Kobe. And while he isn't wearing the number anymore, a rookie Kobe is averaging 24 points to begin his NBA journey. This season he's showing flashes of what he will become, and it's looking as if he'll be the next face of the NBA. But as a whole, Chicago only finished as the 7th seed and are running into one of the current faces of the NBA. Larry Bird's not just one of the best players the league's ever seen, but he also went undefeated against Jordan in real life. And while Kobe's looking to rewrite history, this chapter's inevitably staying the same. But that's okay, because every legend has some bumps on the road to greatness, and Kobe's path will be no different. Although it looks as if he's taking a shortcut, staying in the gym over the offseason, and coming back to average 27 points a night in year 2. He's grasping the NBA game at a fast pace, and becoming a threat on both sides of the ball. As one of the best two-way players in the game, it's only right Bryant's making both the All-NBA and defensive first team. And he even led the Bulls to the 5th seed in the East, something Jordan hadn't done this point into his career. But what is staying the same is them getting sent home in the first round, this time to the Philadelphia 76ers in 4 games. Kobe's got the talent, but it's pretty clear outside of him that the Bulls aren't ready to be a contending team or even make a solid playoff run. It's been a one-man show for the past few seasons, which would only become more so in 1987. Kobe's 3 years deep, and the Chicago Bulls are officially his team. He's commanding the offense, taking the shots when he wants to, where he wants to. He doesn't feel as if his teammates work hard enough, which is understandable. That explains why he's taking an outrageous 25 shots a game and averaging an even crazier 36 points a night. It's become the Kobe Bryant show, and teams know exactly who the ball's going to in need of scoring. They've become a little bit too predictable and aren't winning as many games despite Bryant's insane numbers. They've dropped off all the way to 28 wins and aren't even in the playoffs. This season puts one singular statement in all of our heads: get Kobe some help. Well, fortunately, he's finally about to get his co-star. From Magic and Kareem, to Bird and McHale, and even Isaiah and Dumars, the NBA is currently running off dynamic 1-2 punches. Well, now Kobe has Pippen, as the Bulls have a new rookie to help take some pressure off of their star. But things wouldn't immediately pan out, as Kobe's not just going to share the ball with an unproven rookie. However, throughout the season, we see the ball come out of his hands a bit more, and often helping his new lottery pick teammate learn the ropes of the NBA. And while 31 points is a lot to average, it's still a decline from last year, as we're finally seeing him rely on someone at least a little. But he'll have to break out of his selfish habits completely if he wants to win a championship, since this style of play won't work against the Boston Celtics. Larry's once again whipping Kobe in the first round, and he now has a 6-0 playoff record against him, just like he had against Jordan. So far, you can tell the tale of Kobe and Jordan's career up until this point in only a few words: many buckets and few successes. But let's not forget about Kobe's goal of winning 6 championships. He needs to get a move on, because the longer he waits, the harder it'll become. But in 1989, he's taking one step closer. It's been quite some time, but the Bulls have finally began to make some progress. We've seen some ups and downs in the past, but this year they've won 54 games and are the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference. And they're also finally getting out the first round, running through the Milwaukee Bucks just to face Boston for the 3rd time in Kobe's career. But this time things are different. While the Celtics would win Game 1 in Boston, it seems as if they'll yet again be Kobe's showstopper. But I'm here to tell you that this assumption couldn't be any more wrong, because over the next 4 games, Kobe and Scottie are running away, gentlemen sweeping a Boston dynasty who's on their way out. And it seems as if the East is ours, as we're just one more series away from making the NBA Finals for the first time. At least we would be if it wasn't for the bad boy Detroit Pistons. Hard fouls and physicality are the name of the game, and they're outpacing us in both categories. So when it's all said and done, they're taking this series in 6 before becoming the eventual champions just weeks later. Kobe's come so close to a championship, but he's still so far away at the same time. But if we fast forward a year from now, We're seeing a rematch between the Bulls and Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals. Only this time we have home court advantage, and we're putting it to use by winning the first 2 games at home. But Isaiah isn't going down without a fight, leading Detroit to wins in both games 3 and 4 in the Palace. The NBA has 2 of their most talented guards facing off, with them being neck and neck at the moment. But we all know Kobe, a man whose drive is matched by no other. So with that being said, it makes sense he's not just winning game 5 at home to go up 3-2, but also using that momentum to close this series and head on to his first NBA Finals appearance. He's outpacing MJ, who didn't make his first finals until 1991. But there is a similarity in their stories, that being the opponent they're going up against. He's playing the Los Angeles Lakers led by Magic Johnson. In a different reality, Kobe won 5 championships in their uniform, but in this one, he's starting the series with a 2-0 lead before showing the older generation it's time for a new one.
And the Chicago Bulls have won their first ever NBA championship.
Bringing Chicago their lone title, Kobe's on the right track, but he still needs 5 more if he's going to match Jordan and become the GOAT. So even with him becoming a champion, there's still more work to be done. He'll have a huge target on his back with everyone in the league aiming for a spot, but he's elevating once again, this time taking home the 1991 NBA MVP award. With scoring title after scoring title, it's obvious the game's coming easy to Kobe, and with Scottie Pippen now being a star of his own, that explains why the Bulls are going back to the finals with not 1 but 2 All-NBA first-team players. It'll be hard for anyone to stop this Bulls tandem, but fortunately enough for us, this year won't be the season we see it getting done.
The Chicago Bulls have won the NBA championship for the 2nd straight season.
So with now 2 titles under his belt, everything's going as planned for the Black Mamba. He's on top of the NBA right now, with back-to-back Finals MVPs and an MVP in just a 2-year span. And if we fast forward another year, coming off yet another MVP season, he's back in the Finals for number 3, this time against the San Antonio Spurs. They're led by a talented big man named David Robinson, who will without a doubt be a Hall of Famer one day. But as of right now, the Admirals getting topped by Chicago's dynamic duo to complete their 3-peat. Kobe's making some amazing pacing and might even surpass Jordan's 6 chips. But while he's at the top of his game, every plane has to end its flight. It's been an amazing run, but the engine's starting to run out of gas, and the Bulls are showing some serious cracks in the armor. For starters, they're finishing just as the 4th seed in the East, and in the conference finals are just barely getting past the 2-seeded Knicks due to a Kobe buzzer beater in the clutch. This explains that while they make the finals for the 4th straight year, they're losing the league MVP Charles Barkley. And while one day he will be back to haunt him, for now Kobe has to take a break, since after this year's playoffs Jordan will go into his first retirement. But he's not playing baseball, and instead Kobe will stay in the gym working on his craft. He's locked in, waiting for his chance to get back into the NBA. And while he would miss the next season and a half, in 1995 he's suiting up for the last 17 games of the season. He's coming back onto the hardwood better than ever, helping Chicago close out this year as the 3rd seed. He's maxed up and looks completely different, but this might have been Kobe's best postseason run yet. He started by knocking out Reggie Miller's Pacers in the 1st round, Patrick Ewing's Knicks in the 2nd, and facing off against Shaq in the Eastern Conference Finals. And while Jordan did lose to Shaq this year in real life, it's a lot closer with Kobe in his place. This series is neck and neck, with neither team giving an inch to their opponent, which explains why we're seeing a Game 7 in Orlando that'll have one of the craziest endings you'll ever see. Penny Hardaway has the ball to Shaw, a deep 2-point shot, and he makes the mid-range. How will Chicago respond? Kobe has the ball down to Longley. The post fade, and the post fade is good. Very fluid shot. Shaq with the ball on the fast break. Let's see, he's driving it, dunks it all over Chicago. They need a timeout. The ball is in the hands of Kobe Bryant. Let's see what play the Chicago Bulls will drop for him. Oh my God, and it is just stolen yet again by Orlando. Nick Anderson, a fast break over Kobe, and Kobe's going to foul him, giving him nothing easy at the basket. Anderson at the line. The first free throw is good. Oh, he misses it. Okay. So it'll be a 1-possession game regardless. Let's see the free throw. The second one does go in though. Chicago's currently down by 3 right here in Game 7. Let's see, Pippen has it. Scottie down to Longley again. They're going to constantly go to him. Let's see, and Shaq does foul him, thankfully. We need him to make these free throws. He has 23 points on the night. And to make it a now 1-point game, there you go. Penny Hardaway wasting the time. The ball finds Nick Anderson in the corner. He does miss it, giving the Bulls a chance to come down and take the lead. Kobe has it on the fast break. He's going to attack. Kobe makes the layup off the backboard. There you go. Chicago has the lead. If we hold on, we're going to the NBA Finals. Penny a 3 and Penny misses. All we have to do now is hold the ball, get a bucket, and we should be good. Let's see, Scotty has it. Going back to Longley yet again. I'm not sure what this strategy is, but it's working so far. He's going up on Shaq, and he somehow makes the toughest layup we possibly have ever seen. 15 seconds remain. We have a 3-point lead. Let's see, who will the ball find on the Magic? It's going to Penny Hardaway. The screen from Shaq. There's gonna, oh my God, Penny with the contact finish, but it's not enough. Kobe at the line. The first free throw is in. And now for a second one. Oh my God, Kobe, what are you doing? Come on. The Black Mamba missed it. Let's see, we could be going to overtime. Oh my God, yes, 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 yes. And to make it a 2-possession game, Pippen, there you go. There we go. We're going to the NBA Finals. And with us upsetting the first-seeded Orlando Magic, Kobe is going to his 5th finals appearance and capturing his 4th title. He only needs 2 more championships to match MJ's 6th, but at this pace we might very well see him surpass Mike. Well, in his first full season back in the league, he's picking up where he left off, winning MVP number 3 on the best team in the NBA. While the 96 Bulls won 72 games in real life, Kobe's Bulls aren't too far off at 70. And at this point, we all know they're going back to the finals. The only question will be who they're playing. Well, this year is Defensive Player of the Year Gary Payton and his all-star teammate Shawn Kemp. They've owned the West this season, winning 64 games, appearing to be on the same level as Chicago. And they're even splitting the first 2 games in Windy City at 101, making Seattle look like a complete threat to Kobe and the Bulls dynasty. But it proved to be a complete fluke over the next 2, with Chicago taking a 3-1 lead. But maybe things aren't all bread and butter, because the Sonics are fighting back, not just winning Game 5, but forcing a Game 7 in the process. And while this one wouldn't be close, seeing a blowout closing win for Chicago, it shows they're still vulnerable. Kobe now has 5 rings, and with 2 more seasons left, he has a valid shot at getting 6 and even possibly 7. But that'll be easier said than done, since in the 1997 finals, he's facing his toughest opponent yet. They don't just have Hakeem Olajuwon, but also 2 other Hall of Famers in Clyde Drexler and Charles Barkley. And let's also remember that just a few years ago, Chuck was the one to send Kobe home after his first three-peat, and he could potentially foil Kobe's chances of winning a second, as the Rockets are pushing Chicago to the brink of elimination, going up 3-2 on the 2-time defending champion. If he loses here, Kobe's legacy will certainly have some holes in it, but if he comes out on top, we might just have to give him the title greatest of all time. Well, of course in Game 6 he's holding on, tying the series at 3 each. And in Game 7, we're about to see another interesting close to what could potentially be his second three-peat. Maloney with the ball, the screen for him, down to Barkley. Rodman playing defense, very physical right here between these 2 players. Barkley, the pump fake, the layup, and the layup is off. Kobe sizing up Drexler, okay. Driving it, and oh my God, and then he pushes him down. Kobe just caught a body at the rim. Tied game at 94 each, about a minute left to play. The ball's finding its way to Charles Barkley. The spin move, the layup, and the and one. Oh my goodness. We're in a very electric Game 7, and Chuck knocks down the free throw, making it a 3-point Rockets lead. Steve Kerr bringing the ball up, a screen for him by Rodman. The ball's finding Kukoc for an open 3, and Kukoc does miss the open shot. The ball's finding its way back to Barkley, a post fade this time, and oh my God, Chuck is taking over. Trying to be as unbiased as possible, but clearly we're going for Kobe. Let's see, Kobe the mid-range, there you go. And he made his first free throw. Now for the second, Drexler has a chance to make it a 5-point game, and he does miss that one, okay. Ball to Kobe, a possession remaining. Let's see, Kobe, you need to get a bucket for us right here. Kobe driving at the layup, and the layup is good, but we still need for them to miss at least 1 free throw to have a chance at winning this game. Maloney at the line, the first one's in. And for the second one, he has 12 points. He does miss the second one though, okay? Kobe, you have a chance to do the greatest thing you've done yet. Come on, okay? Kobe sizing it up. Pull up in his face, and oh my God, Kobe is just Kobe, man. Kobe doing Kobe things. The Rockets have the ball. One final possession is going back to Charles Barkley. Oh my God, the spin move. And Charles Barkley, oh my God, off the baseline. That might have been the game, guys. Yep, okay. And with the spin off the baseline in the clutch, Charles Barkley has single-handedly taken 2 titles from Kobe, being the one man who's proven to be able to stop him. This also means with 5 championships and just 1 season left, he can no longer pass Jordan in championship. But he can still tie him, and if we skip ahead 1 more year in the future, the same man he's aiming to pass is embarrassing the defending champion Rockets in the Western Conference Finals. In this alternate reality is Jordan, who's the young star, and alongside Shaq, they're bringing LA to the finals and doing so a few years before it happened in real life. So it's either Kobe will win his 6th ring as a Chicago Bull, or Jordan saving his own legacy in a different way. But when you have a team as well structured as Chicago, with so much chemistry, it's hard to top that. But we haven't taken into account the Lakers' depth, who surprisingly won more games than the Bulls did. And with home court advantage, we're seeing them taking a surprising 2-0 lead over Kobe and Chicago. But with him being the greatest player of this generation, there should be no surprise the Black Mambas bouncing back, winning the following 2 in Windy City. And over the next 2 games, it's swinging towards the home team, setting us up yet again for a Game 7 thriller, which will define the legacies of multiple NBA stars. The ball to the hands of Kobe, a pull-up 3, a catch-and-shoot 3, and he knocks it down. Kobe guarding the ball, Pittman a 3 in the corner. I'm not sure who that is, but he knocked down a 3 for LA. Either team could really win this one, but the ball is in the hands of Longley as of right now. Running the play for Kobe, a long 2, and the mid-range is off. Shaq snags that board. The ball's gonna find MJ on the elbow, and he knocks down the mid-range, taking the lead for Los Angeles. The ball's in the hands of Kobe this time. He's gonna drive it. 360 post shot, and he misses that. Robert Horry has it, driving past his man, but he gets fouled. He made his first free throw, but the second one is rattling in as well. Now with 3-point LA lead, how will Kobe respond? Well, he's going to shoot a mid-range off the glass, and it gets in over Jordan. We're seeing quite the back and forth, and it's not gonna stop apparently. Let's see. Ball down to Shaq, the layup, and he misses it. Harper's gonna give it to Pippen, who's gonna drive it down to Rodman, the backdoor pass, and oh my goodness, what a play. The 5-time champion Bulls are currently in the lead, but LA with a 3-point shot, he misses it. Okay, the ball's finding Kobe's hands once again, a 3 this time, and he misses it. Okay, this one can still go either way. Jones has it. Let's see, the ball's going, what they call, okay, I guess it was a illegal screen right there. Or no, they called a foul on the Bulls, so Horry makes the first free throw, tying it at 92 each. And now for the free throw to take the lead, he knocks that one down. 40 on the clock, the ball's gonna go into Harper, a 3, and oh my God, that was just tough. This is one of the tightest game 7s we might ever see. Let's see, Jordan, back to Jordan. Okay, Shaq didn't want it, over Kobe, and the floater, oh my goodness, 95-95. Half a minute left. Let's see who will win this Game 7. Pippen has it. The ball is going to go to Harper. He's driving it. He doesn't want the shot. Apparently, he's gonna hold it. Pippen has it now. Let's see. Trying to get some space, but just 5 seconds left. Amazing defense, but even better offense. 7 seconds left, and the Bulls have taken a 2-point lead. 7 seconds left. Jordan taking, oh no, Pittman taking the last shot, and he cashes it in. Oh my goodness. Just 2.1 seconds left. The Chicago Bulls 6th championship on the line. The ball is gonna go to Kobe in the mid-range, the pull-up. The Bulls have officially won their 6th NBA championship. And there it goes, man. 6 championships for Kobe. And what a better way to cap it all off than with you to hit that subscribe button. I mean, you watched this long, so you might as well. And while that capitalizes the end of Kobe's career, what if we took another modern star and put him into the 90s NBA? Can Steph Curry win a championship in this era? Well, to find out, click the video on screen and let's follow his journey together.